Previous episode, while Rapunzel was living a peaceful life in her tower with Gothel, Gothel reveals a secret she had been hiding for years. In her youth, Gothel was a kind-hearted healer, but she was banished from the kingdom by a wicked sorcerer and brought Rapunzel to the tower to protect her from this sorcerer. Gothel is sad for lying to Rapunzel, and together they decide to find the wicked sorcerer and break the curse. Thus, for the first time, Rapunzel prepares to embark on an adventure into the world outside her tower.
Gothel's story had a profound effect on Rapunzel. She had learned that the world she had trusted for years was actually an illusion, but her love for her mother and her desire to save her helped her overcome the fear within. In the morning, Rapunzel felt more determined and courageous. Taking a few belongings from her tower, they were ready to take their first steps into the unknown. Gothel knew the depths of the forest like the back of her hand. She led Rapunzel along a forbidden path that no one had set foot on for years. The trees were so dense that the sky was only visible as a few scattered rays of blue light. The forest was silent, a frightening silence. The only sound was the rustling of dry leaves under their feet. "Why is this forest so quiet, Mother?" Rapunzel asked, looking around curiously. She had never seen a place like this before. Even the small garden around her tower was much livelier. Gothel looked around nervously. "This place is close to the sorcerer's lands. His dark magic may have affected it. We must be careful." Throughout their journey, they encountered strange creatures. Brightly colored butterflies suddenly darted out from among the trees, and phosphorescent insects crawled along the ground. Rapunzel watched each one with fascination. The fairy tale world she had imagined in her tower was now becoming a reality. But this fairy tale also had its dark and dangerous sides. After a few hours of walking, Gothel suddenly stopped. "This must be the place," she whispered, pointing to a dark and menacing-looking cave rising before them. At the entrance of the cave, there were strange shapes that looked as if they were made of bones. The air was cold and damp, and a disturbing hum came from within. Rapunzel shivered. Is this the sorcerer's home?" Gothel nodded. "Yes. According to legends, the sorcerer draws his power from an ancient artifact deep inside this cave. If we want to stop him, we have to go in." Rapunzel noticed the fear in her mother's eyes. She held her hand tightly. "We're in this together, Mother, no matter what." Gothel smiled, strengthened by her daughter's courage. Together, they slowly began to move toward the entrance of the dark and mysterious cave. They didn't know what dangers awaited them inside, but their faith in each other and their desire for freedom would guide them. The first part of the cave was narrow and dark. The dampness seeping from the walls made the air heavy. Spiders' webs stuck to their faces in places, and strange noises echoed. Rapunzel clung tightly to Gothel's arm, trying to match her steps. As they went deeper, the cave began to widen. Pointed rocks hanging from the ceiling cast eerie shadows. Suddenly, a faint light appeared before them. As they moved toward the source of the light, they reached a large area in the center of the cave. In the middle of the area, an old stone chest with strange symbols on it stood. Around the chest, bright particles of dust danced in the air. Gothel whispered, "There it is, the sorcerer's source of power." Just then, a cold and mocking voice echoed from the darkness. "So, you finally arrived. It's good to see you again, Gothel." Rapunzel and Gothel turned toward the direction of the voice. A tall, pale figure with sharp eyes emerged from a dark corner of the cave. He wore a black, tattered robe and held a shimmering, dark staff in his hand. The wicked sorcerer, they were face to face with him,